Everybody. My name is George. Uh, got some red painter to play today. It's a one ring deck, and it is a painter deck. I'm a big fan of Magic cards. If you're in the Discord, you probably interacted with me. I like Legacy. I've been playing Magic for 30 years since '96. And um, yeah, we're gonna play Magic. We're gonna record some painter videos. We have a computer. We have an account full of red painter cards, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be the red painter channel. There is another really good red painter channel from Lightwalker Robert. Great resource. Unfortunately, he is like the only one doing it. So I wanted more red painter content, and this is how we're going to get it. This list here is heavily inspired by a guy from Japan, Kanakin. He played this at the 2024 Eternal Weekend Asia tournament, and I think he came in top 64, top 16 maybe. I copied his list. I went to Eternal Weekend North America. I did pretty well. I came in 48th place. And then they banned Vexing Bauble, and the deck kind of fell off. And then Callum picked it up. I want to say this was over the summertime, maybe July or August, and he 10-0'd a challenge with it. And then it kind of fell off. I played this at my locals a lot. Shout out Alternate Universes in Bluebell, Pennsylvania. And I really like it there. I felt like the deck won a lot with all of the bolts, and I was running 2 Legion Extruders. The metagame is pretty different, but not different at the same time. We don't have Nadu anymore at all, and that was one of the top decks that I actually didn't mind facing. Super scary, but I'm a Blood Moon enjoyer. I'm a Fury enjoyer. I felt like it was a good matchup for the way that I like to play Painter, and everyone likes to play Painter a little differently. I was very excited this card was $1.86 when I decided to replicate my paper collection. But anyway, I've been playing Mitgo again for about, I don't know, a week. Since over 10 years ago when I played Mitgo a lot and recorded videos in the past, but we're gonna try. We're probably gonna be rusty, and we're just gonna have fun with it. Yeah, there's no longer a confirmation to join. Okay. I haven't played a league in probably 20. No, that's too long. 10 years. 10, probably like 12 or 13 since I was playing them regularly. They weren't even leagues back then. They were daily events. So it was different. Hopefully I'm not going to punt too much. Maybe have some interesting lines of play to share. I'm recording this on OBS. It's early days yet. I've been messing around. Computer came with Cliptasia, and I thought that could be cool, but you can only record for 30 minutes with that. And, the average league takes a lot longer. Hour, maybe 2, if I have some long matchups or if I just don't realize I've won the die roll. All right, what do we got? We got a hand that is Painter and Mana. I don't. So, what are our draws? We've got 3 grindstones in the deck. We've got a couple of bolts, or we have 4 bolts. We have 4 rings, so we can cast a turn 2 ring if we draw it. I think I'm going to keep. And I'm going to just Mountain Pass, hold up the Pyroblast for something, I don't know, Tomio probably. And then turn 2, I can lead with a Painter, and I can Monkey Blast if I have to, anything. Or I can just untap and then play a second Painter. We're hoping for either a Thoughtseize. Okay, so we're probably dead. This is going to be Oops All Spells. Fun fact, as a paper-only player of Legacy for the last 2 years, I have never actually played against Oops All Spells. So we're gonna jam Painter, and we're gonna hope to just survive, I guess. Everything is blue. There's an argument to put it on black because they might have Snuff Out, but if it is Oops All Spells, that they won't have Snuff Out at all. If it's some kind of weird black Stompy deck, they might have. No, we got oopsed. So I guess we'll take a look. Oh, he's passing. Can we draw a Bolt? Oh, we can draw a Fury. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to play a Painter on red, and no, I'm just going to cast the Fury because I have a Simian Spirit Guide. Let's exile this card from your hand to add a red. 2, 5. We're going to kill this Undercity Informer, and we're going to hope that my opponent is dead. Oh, we got there? That's amazing. Get that Oops All Spells with your stupid fucking deck. I hope you get banned in February. All right, right before this recording, I was messing around and I added a third Fairy Macabre. I guess I'm also going to bring in the Void Mirrors and the Disruptor Flutes. And then what am I going to take out? So much of my deck just doesn't matter. I think I want to bring in the Magus of the Moons too. We can just try to cheese them. So I'm going to leave in the Furies. I'm going to take out the Pyrogoyfs. Actually, the Furies are not good. 65 cards. I think we can slow down on the Grindstone. I think we can take out the Red Blasts. I think I'll take out the Legion Extruder. The Mox Opal seems bad. I'm going to leave in the Lightning Bolts as a way to combat like Poxwalkers and a small creature pivot if that's what happens. I have the Disruptor Flutes I can try to use against the cannon if they sideboard Juke into that. If they sideboard into like big monsters, I don't know if there's anything I can do. But we're gonna hope for a nice one here. Yeah, this looks great. I'm gonna get a Painter down. A really good draw, I guess, would be like a Lotus Petal or a Simian Spirit Guide so that I can protect myself with a Pyroblast after I play the Painter. But I've got a Fairy Macabre, so like I can stuff a Send, but not a protected Send, maybe. Another good draw would be... Oh, is it my turn? No. Another good draw would be my Soul Guide Lantern. What do we got? A Thoughtseize? Duress. Oh. Duress does not hit Fairy Macabre. Oh my god, I love it so much. It does hit Pyroblast or Fable, though. Oh, he took the Fable. So does that mean he's thinking it's going to be a little bit of a longer game? Interesting. All right, and then Thoughtseize, but we're gonna get this Painter in play, and everything is going to be blue. All right. So I have Mountain Pyroblast available for next turn. I can also... You love to see it. Oops, All Spells isn't even a real deck. All right, let's go right into the next one. This will maybe be a quick match, quick league perhaps, if all of the matchups take sub 10 minutes. I'm not sure what the appeal of Oops All Spells is. You have to play it. I feel like you have to play it a number of times to get proficient with it. And then once you're proficient with it, what have you accomplished? You've accomplished not playing Magic. You've accomplished bending the rules of the game engine to the absolute max to just turn it into a coin flip simulator. I guess if you're grinding tickets, that's the best that you could do, but I can't imagine that you couldn't find something that is more worth your time to grind, because tickets are like 90 cents a ticket or 85 cents a ticket. All right, I lost the die roll, so I guess I'm not going to just pub stomp on Oops All Spells this time. What do we got? We got a hand that could get there, but it's risky. If we don't draw another mana source, we're not going to be able to develop Saga and make constructs. We've got the two Fables and a Fury. If I knew what this matchup was... So, what are our good draws? Any mana source is a good draw. We have 19 lands plus a land plus... Yeah, you know what? We're gonna keep. We're on the draw. We have a mountain to pressure creatures as well as Fury. But we're going to get Thoughtseize. Let's see. Swamp Thoughtseize. Are we on Turbo Reanimator? I've been playing in the tournament practice room this last week just to get used to Mitgo and how that goes. I remember back in the day, misclicks were very unfortunate. We took a Fable. Okay, so what do we got? What are we going to draw? Pyroblast. All right, well, it's probably not Reanimator because they don't care about this Soul Guide Lantern. It could be Storm. It could be Dimir Tempo. It could be Dimir Tempo. Okay. So, we sure did draw an Urza Saga. All right. So I think I'm going to pop the Soul Guide Lantern to draw a card. Oh, Wasteland. That's unfair. All right. We will try again. And again, I'm still going to... Oh. So I'm going to do it now, though. Okay. I would really like to draw a basic land, Fury. We're gonna go for it. I don't have a Daze opponent. Maca Clock. Don't have a Daze. Maca Siak. Oh, you've got a Force of Will? I mean, okay. I am in trouble. I need to play a land to make a ring happen. So how big are you? You're a 4/5? Like, that's just so terrible for me. So I'm going to hold that. He can't be allowed to hit me with that. Exile a red card, the Pyroblast that he knows about. And then we're going to wait for our opponent. So one thing that is bad about this version of the deck with the rings is I don't have any goblins, and that means I do not have the ability to play Ensnaring Bridge effectively. All right. So we're going to go all the way in as well. And we're gonna Fury this guy again. Because like I said, we can't let him hit us, so we just 5 for 3'd, and we're gonna hold the Saga. We do have the One Ring in our deck. So a way that we can win is Saga One Ring. Okay, so we're gonna go Saga City of Traders. That's our new way forward. Okay, we don't do mana burn anymore because it's not 2005 or whenever they got rid of it. Maybe it was in the 90s. Brainstorm. Okay, so like we don't have anything going on. We can make a 1/1 construct, and then it'll probably die to a Bowmaster, and then we can make another 1/1 construct and get Grindstone and hope for Painter. I mean, we could rip a Painter. That's okay. That's okay. All right. Last card in hand. Daze. Fatal Push. All right. We really want to draw the One Ring next turn. We're going to get to attack. We're keeping that. There's no way we're getting rid of it. All right. So let's smash in here. That gives us a treasure, which will allow us to pay for Daze if he happened to have drawn it this turn. It's possible he has a Force of Will, but let's see what happens when we cast our second Fable. Is that our fourth Fable? I feel like it might be our fourth Fable. 1, 2, it is. Okay. They drew 3 Wastelands. We drew 3 Sagas. We drew 4 Fables. 2 Furies. We haven't drawn the combo cards. We've drawn the red mid-range part of this deck, which is what I really like. I really enjoy the red mid-range aspect of this deck because as long as the game is allowed to go on for a while, we have a really good late game with our card advantage engines in the Fables, which are like 3 for 1 or 5 for 1 if you're able to loot effectively. And then if we can ever get a One Ring on the table, I can't see how we could lose. Fury. Nope. Okay, well, we're going to discard that for sure. Okay, so this one's going to come back as a Kiki Jiki, and now I've assembled Kiki Jiki. I don't have a lot of lands, though, in play, too. I do want to use this ability. And I drew a mountain back? I drew a mountain back. Okay, well, we're gonna attack. So, if you're not familiar with the Splinter Twin aspect, with two fables of the Mirror Breaker, and this one's going to flip next turn, so I'll have two. I can pay one to copy, pay one to copy, pay one to copy for as many mana as I have. Right now I have three. If I'm allowed to get to my next turn unmolested, I will have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I could make 8 2/2s to attack with, and attack with 14 2/2s. Um, they play a Barrowglyph. We are in trouble. Oh, we got there. Let's go to sideboard. Okay. So what do we want to do? We want the Maguses, and I think I want the Untimely Malfunctions, and the Red Blast, and I'm interested in the Furies. And now, what am I not interested in? Legion Extruder is not going to kill anything. Soul Guide Lantern is okay against... It's okay against Murktide, and that's about it. So I think I'm going to take out that because we have 7 blasts for Murktide. Lightning Bolts are not great, but they do kill Tomio. Furies aren't super good. I think I want to take the Furies out. And I'm going to leave in the Pyroglyphs. And I'll cut 1 Lightning Bolt. Does that seem right? That still gives us 10 ways to kill a Tomio, and 7 of which for after she's flipped. Lightning Bolt can kill Bowmasters. Untimely Malfunction can kill Bowmasters. We've got the Blood Moons for the cheese. Is there any way I want to cut the Mox Opal for another Pyroglyph? We don't want any of these. Yeah, I don't think I want to respect Murktide or the Graveyard. We're going to lose to Barrowglyph either way. It's also possible that this is not even blue-black tempo. I was at Friday Night Magic last night, and I played Tempo Doomsday, and a couple of my games looked exactly like this, where I played a bunch of cantrips, I played a Barrowglyph, I played a Tomio. It's possible. My opponent's taking pretty long time sideboarding. It's possible that this is some kind of tempo combo deck, and they are making a lot of changes to their deck to completely juke. So if we saw the tempo side with a Barrowglyph and some hand disruption and counter spells and cantrips, maybe we'll see, instead of the Barrowglyph, like a Doomsday, or probably not run Show and Tell with Barrowglyphs, I would guess. But maybe we are, because Ancient Tomb and Underground Sea lets you cast either Barrowglyph or Show and Tell or stock up on turn 2. It's a powerful interaction. So what are we hoping to draw up? This is pretty good. So I'm going to keep it. I don't like to mulligan against the Thoughtseize decks, first off. And second, like, I could... It's catastrophic if my Blood Moon cheese, if I go for Mountain City of Traders Blood Moon, if my Blood Moon doesn't resolve, we are in the dirt with the City of Traders dying. So I think I'm going to try to go a little slower. I'm going to lead on Mountain, and I'll pretty aggressively blast anything my opponent gives me to blast, I think, on that first turn, because then I'm planning to play an Urza Saga, and a Painter, and then Thoughtseize. All right, so the jig is up. I bet we're going to take the Blood Moon anyway. I wonder if I drew a Lotus Petal or a Simian Spirit Guide, would I go for the turn 1 Blood Moon? I didn't, so Mountain. They took the Painter's Servant, which means that they probably don't care about the Blood Moon. It might be worth, since I drew a City of Traders, it might be worth trying to do the turn 2 Blood Moon off a City of Traders instead of trying to develop all of these disappearing lands. Maybe I could, what's their out? Pyroglyph. Oh, okay, so now we're going to lose the Pyroblast. And he's going to ponder. So I guess I'm going to go with Urza Saga now, that he has shredded my hand. It was bad. Okay. So three cards in hand. Okay, so I think my plan now is to Fable. I'm going to Blood Moon next turn. I think. Yeah, I think I'm going to Blood Moon next turn and just try to restrict him to one spell a turn, maybe? I don't know. Maybe I'm just going to ditch the Blood Moon in the City of Traders, draw a ring. That would be good. I have a lot of Pyroblasts left in my deck and Lightning Bolts. There's 9 more hits. We got a Ponder. Their hand is low. They've got 3 cards, about to be 4 from the Ponder. They can't play a Murktide this turn. They can't play a Baraglyph, but they do have the Swamp. They don't play a land, or are they going to do it in the second main phase? Yeah, you got me. Okay. So we drew a second mountain. All right, so we're going to the Blood Moon isn't doing anything. They're missing land drops. Pyroblast is really good. And then we're going to follow up with a second Fable. Okay, so let's kill your Tamio. Do we have a Force of Will? So, regardless of what happens here, I'm going to attack, make a second Fable, play Saga. Okay. So we got a Force of Will. What did we pitch? A Brainstorm. Okay. That's fine. We're going to attack you, and we're going to play a second Fable and then a Saga. Make a red. Let's see. Control Z. Right? Let's untap. Let's undo. Let's make our Saga first, just in case they have a Daze. And then we'll play the Fable. Right, so next turn we can make a construct. It will be really big. They're attacking. They get another clue. Did they find a brainstorm? Or a ponder? Don't think they found a land, which is good news for Team George. Okay, it's a tap land. Did we ditch it? Delta into their graveyard. Okay, we're doing stuff. Do we kill him? How big is this? It's a 6/7? Oh man. I think we might kill him. No, we already have an enchantment in there. One though. I'm gonna go for it because then I can copy it. Yeah. Paragwaif is good. I'm gonna have the mana. I mean, my Urza Saga will end up not going to full fruition, but that's fine. So I think I'm gonna throw away this second saga to the Fable. Or do I want to hold on to it because I'm going to have disappearing mana? Maybe I want to hold on to it. Guarantee that I can like make a construct and use Fable the next turn. Make my hand Thoughtseize proof. No. All right, so let's attack you. Down to 7, and then Pyrogoyf you down to 1. And then that turns off fetch lands, it turns off Force of Will, turns off Dismember if you somehow have that. My opponent sure is utilizing his clock for something. Not quite sure. All right. I don't know. Maybe he's trying to get me to misclick. That would be cool. I love it when people are that sweaty. Not that my opponent is that sweaty, but it's pretty funny when it is. Tomio, good card. All right, we got some treasures. Then I'm going to play the mountain in my second main phase. After we have given his face a hug with our 2 little goblins. Yeah, I could make like a giant saga construct, but if he throws like this will trump a Barrogoyf because I can just make another one and deal him like 12 damage. So eat 6, opponent. And we're going to the next one. I assume that was blue-black mid, but it could have been anything. Blue-black tempo, blue-black mid-range, whatever you'd like to call it. One more win, and we can lock another league, free entry. When I reopened this account that is almost 20 years old, I had 308 play points, so that is 3 free leagues. It only cost like $1,000 to buy a computer and Magic Online collection so that I could play one free $10 tournament. I love the logic that players will jump through. Okay, we so far have 2-0-2-0'd. Our deck is obviously busted. Definitely not that Oops All Spells had hit the fail rate and blue-black mid-range went up against a deck that was slightly slower than it was, which that's how the mid-range Matches work. Whoever's a little slightly bigger usually has the advantage. Oh, we're playing against somebody that has an ancestral recall avatar. We're going to go first. And we're going to... I think we're going to keep this. Keep. We're gonna hope that we're interacting. If we're interacting, we are having a good time. So, Lightning Bolt, whatever you play. Legion Extruder, whatever you play. Ponder. No problem. So I'm going to go Mountain Painter Servant. And we're going to see where we go from there. Ooh, we draw another City of Traders. We got a Painter. We're going to name everything blue. No, we're going to get dazed. I cannot. That is okay. That is a good sign for what I want to be playing against, though. Oh, Windswept Heath is not, though. All right, well, do you have another one? Ponder Days Swords. So, are we playing against Breakfast? I think we're playing against Breakfast. I'm going to play the Pyroglyph. Hit him for 5. Start doing some damage. Now we can beat a Daze too while we do this. We'll 5 you. We'll attack for 5, and maybe I'll draw the other Pyroglyph, and I'll just 10 you next turn. Oh, I wonder if he has a Ponder. Swords? Swords. Okay. Deal you 2. I think we're going to play an Ancient Tomb. Give up on the city. That's okay. And I'm going to throw the Lotus Petal into the Legion Extruder. I still have a Lightning Bolt that I can interact with if we are playing against... Oh, Tropical Island. Probably not Breakfast. Katara, huh? Whenever you cast a spell during an opponent's turn, you get an experience counter. Okay. I'm still going to... eat my Lotus Petal. To make it 3/3. Stipend? Okay. Well, Lightning Bolt your Katara. This is other, right? Sacrifice another. Okay. So we're not doing bad. We got a Pyroblast. We can get Tamiya or Katara. I don't care about a Brainstorm. Good draws are more One Rings. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. There's a Saga. Looks like it would be a great draw against this deck. You're pondering. So, what can this deck be winning with? Tamios and Kataras. Maybe. I feel like you don't have room for the Miracle, St. Catherine, Katara. I would like you not in play. Counter target spell if it is blue. And then something good. Well, I am not above playing a Simian Spirit Guide. I'm holding the City of Traders in my hand. Obviously, we don't really need 6 mana. It'll go away if we draw like an Urza Saga, which is something we actually want. And it is a card to pitch to Fable of the Mirror Breaker. That's going to be a problem. Currently can't. Never mind. That's okay. What do we got as a follow-up? Life from the Loam. And what do we get? Wasteland, Fetchland, Fetchland. So, Urza Saga, not a good one. The One Ring. Well, maybe we can get our opponent to... Oh, they're going to escape Uro. I think this one might have gotten away from us. They're going to escape Uro. They're going to put in a Wasteland and kill our Ancient Tomb. And they're going to get a Fetch Land. Those days at the beginning of the game, they were good. Okay. So what is Katara? Whenever you cast a spell during an opponent's turn, you get an experience counter. Whenever Katara attacks, you may draw a card for each experience. If you do, discard a card. So this thing is a crazy card advantage engine. Now we got Caracas going. We wastelanded me. Come on. Something. Fury. That's not going to do it. All right, let's go to the next one. We want Maggot. We want the Untimelies. We want the Red Blast. We do not want the Furies. I don't think we want the Bolts. I know they kill Katara, but so do all of our blasts. Do we want any Fairy Macabres to mess up Life from the Loam? Or the other one? The Uro? I want to say no. But we don't want Legion Extruder. We want Lightning Bolt instead. And I feel like maybe we don't want the Mox Opal. We'll take another Bolt. Just to kill the Kataras. Yeah, we're gonna try to Blood Moon them out. They're like a greedy Bant control deck. I won the die roll. This hand is gonna fold really hard to Wasteland. I got rid of my Mox Opal. Mulligan. Now I have to put a card on the bottom. Oh, geez. So I can go... Turn one, I can do the Monkey Blast protected if I can dodge Wasteland. I can put my Blood Moon away. Or I can try to fold Blood Moon into my plan. It's turn 2. I have the Blast backup. No, I'm just going to go for the quick combo. I'm going to try it. Done. If we get wastelanded here, it's not great. We might, okay, we're not getting wasted. Let's see, does he go for an island? Because if he does, like, that's pretty good against the Blood Moon that I was going to try to cast. All right, so we can beat a Daze. We can beat a Force of Will. We cannot beat both. Oh, now we can. Now we can. Consign. You know what? Yes. Everything is blue. We can beat one of anything, but not two. Mega Mana. Get a grindstone. Mega Mana. Try to grind you. All right, so we're going to Red Blast this. Counter target spell if it is blue. Counter target blue spell. Brainstorm. I ain't got nothing to say to that. Come on, Daze. I want to blow you out with the monkey. Yeah, we got that one. We got that one. So they are super aggressively fetching basics. Maybe I don't want... Take the Blood Moons out. No, the Blood Moons are harder to blow up, but I think I want to attack with the Maguses. I guess I'll put a Bolt and the Mox Opal back in, just in case I get to lead on constructs. I do have my Untimelies in, so... No, that doesn't do it either. Okay, let's submit. My opponent's good. He is fetching basics really aggressively, so the moons are not great. I left in the Maguses because they can attack, maybe close the game before Uro messes our life up. We're doing pretty good with clock management. I feel like I've always been a pretty quick player, but, you know, Mitko is different than in real life. What do we got? We're doing it. We're going to go Mountain Saga Painter. Do we want to go Saga? I think we want to go... I think we want to go Saga. I'm going to play Painter next turn. Unless they fetch like a Tundra. So maybe I'm going to try to get him with Magus of the Moon. Plains. Stoneforge Mystic. I have so many cards that can kill Stoneforge Mystic in my deck. None of them are in my hand. So now it feels like has to be a painter kill? Although, yeah. Try to daze me, bro. No, force of will. Okay. What did we pitch? That's what you revealed. The Tara. Okay. Okay. So next turn we're gonna get Grindstone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have enough mana to do it. We don't have to cast the Grindstone. Oh, we drew an Untimely Malfunction? No response. No, we want to make a mana. Add 1. We're consigning. That's okay. Play another one. Everything is blue. So we can untimely malfunction a Swords to Plowshares to the Germ token. We can move a Wasteland to the Meticulous Archive. Probably was okay. Lightning Bolt is great. Play a mountain. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm not doing anything. Feather Skull. It's only 9 damage. That is only 9 damage. So, what's my best draw? Oh, I guess. Well, we're 1,000,000% gonna block. So, what can we not beat here? Consign to Memory on my Urza Saga. That's what we can't beat. Otherwise, we beat everything because we have Untimely Malfunction. Right? We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana, 3 for the grind and 2 for the untimely. So we're trying to dodge Consign to Memory here. And if we do, I think we win this match. That'd be sweet. This has been a pretty fun match. Definitely more so than round 1 against our lovely Oops All Spells opponent. I like that this Mox Opal has done fuck all for us this game. But it should. I feel like he is not slamming and Consign to Memory. Flippin' Tomio, that's fair. But I'm trying to end the game. You only have 2 loyalty, so you can't do anything. All right. Is Is it a consign to memory? We got it. Change the target of target spell or ability with a single target. Cast. Choose target spell or ability with a single target. Swords to Plowshares. Change the target for Swords to Plowshares. And then we get to put Grindstone into play. And then we can pitch a Simian Spirit Guide from our hand. We can also play this Urza Saga. And we're 3-0. Let's go. Round number 4. Let's see what we got. Oops, all spells. Dimir Tempo. Blue-White Stoneforge. See what round 4 has for us. Undefeated trophies. Probably not going to be on this leaderboard, if I'm going to be honest. I think I'm probably going to have maybe one league a week in me that I could record on Saturday evenings after the kids go to bed. And then maybe I also get in a league throughout the week. I could see playing a match or two at night during the week after the kids get to bed and my wife goes off to sleep. I usually go to bed around like 10:30. Got work early in the morning. Kids are at an age where they don't afford me a ton of free time. They're more self-sufficient than they were, but they're not to the point where they want nothing to do with my wife or I. They are on us all the time, constantly looking for interaction. All right, let's see what we got. Playing against 214, also with a sweet Ancestral Recall avatar. Good luck. So what we haven't gotten to see yet is the ring. We have been seeing these, though. This is great, I think. What are we playing against, I guess? Oops, all spells and I'm dead? Volcanic Island. Lion's Eye Diamond Storm. Okay. So I am definitely going to pitch this Spirit Guide to an Echo of Eons. All right. We got a Pyroblast. We got a Pyroblast, so we can stop another Echo, but I don't know if we're going to be able to stop whatever is going on here. Yeah, Burning Wish. Cool. What do we get? Tendrils of Agony. Yep. Cool. All right, cool. Concede the game. Well, I guess I want to make you kill me, right? So, I have 2 Void Mirrors in my sideboard. Those are going to be pretty helpful. Fairy Macabres, I'm going to bring those in. All right, concede the game. Begin sideboarding. All right, so we want the Void Mirrors, and I think I want the Red Elemental Blast. I want the Fairies, and then maybe I want the Flutes. Now let's see what I don't want. I don't want Furies. I don't want Pyroglyphs. I don't want Bolts. I don't want Legion Extruder. What could I possibly want? Magus of the Moon, mess up their mana along with the Void Mirror, maybe. Take out a ring. Ring is going to be really slow. I don't think Untimely is going to find the purchase I want, so we're gonna hope that Void Mirror carries. What do we got? We got a Pyroblast and nothing. We're gonna mulligan. We're gonna mulligan again. Okay, we'll keep. Right, so Mountain, go. Guess I really want to draw a Soul Land so that I can play Painter on turn 2 with the Pyroblast up and then play Grindstone, but I don't see us winning this one, team. This is like this and Oops are the worst things that we could probably play against. We are just not set up to beat that kind of stuff. We are eminently too fair. We could get lucky and spike it if they go too far on the Echo line and then don't hit the Echo. Burning Wish. Artist talent, okay. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you may discard a card, draw a card. Non-creature spells you cast cost 1 less. If a source you control would deal... Okay, so... we are up against this crazy bullshit that, like, Killaby likes to play. It's like an eggs combo deck. Stock up. I think that's fine. Like, I only have the one Pyroblast for interaction, and we're probably going to lose. Maybe if my Saga was going to tick up next turn and I could win, maybe I should have played the Grindstone this turn for sure. That was a mistake. If I draw a Ancient Tomb or City of Traders, I'm going to be a little upset that I did not play the Grindstone. I wonder what it means that it's shiny. Does that mean that, like, ooh, I can control it? Does it mean it's foil? Because mine doesn't do that. Mine's old, though. My avatar could possibly be older than my opponent. No, that's not true. I think this came out in, like, the late 2000s. It's still possible, but not probable. All right, we got Mopal. You're artist talenting. You got Lotus Petal. What do we got? Boomerang Basics. We got an Echo in the graveyard, so it's possible that they go for it. Gamble? I mean, are we going for another one? I can't beat 2. Discards Runehorn Hellkite. I cannot stop Runehorn Hellkite. Turns out. But did you discard it? I don't know. You did. So maybe hitting the Echo is my line. Oh, okay. Looks like we might be doing it. All right. Yeah, no, we're going to Pyroblast the shit out of that. Counter target. Spell if it's blue. Goodbye. Get out of here, Echo of Eons. Nobody likes you. And then we're just going to put him in check. Alright, your turn, friend. I drew the soul land too. I could have killed him if I had played my spells correctly. Grindstone, 1, 2. Oh no, I would have only had 2. Did we get another echo? What are we doing? The Runehorn is from the graveyard. I did not know that. Oh, I think we need to take action here. We're gonna have 6. No, they might have go again. So I did not have that game locked up like I thought. He game locked up like he thought. I could probably F6 here. I can't see myself winning. I wonder what Disruptor Flute would have to be. Yeah, look how sick these blue cards look online. Like, I know that some people are curmudgeons, but you can't tell me that this doesn't look amazing. It's too bad that the lands don't like turn blue too. Like maybe get a blue text box. That'd be kind of cool. Should I F6? I guess I can, and then I can turn off auto yields if something happens. Another Runehorn offense. I got nothing. Got nothing doing. You don't have a lot of mana though. That's for sure. And we have 3 Lion's Eye Diamonds in the graveyard already. Rite of Flame. You got so much mana? Actually, you have nothing right now. You probably will have so much mana. We'll look right here for the ticker to start. Oh, where is it? Oh, it's up here. You got 5 cards left. Got double black. Are you telling me there's a chance? Ooh, a second artist talent? Probably not. Stop. Lotus Petal. Triggered ability. Oh, there's another Echo. Doesn't have a ton going on, but he could put all of his... Oh, we put Chromox in the bin. So now he can play the Echo. He has 4 mana. He can gamble with 2 cards left. Oh, what is this crazy thing? Other spiders. Oh, it's Spider Punk. Okay. Yeah, cool. You got 2 cards in your hand. I don't know what they are. I guess you got the craze just in case. And now you're going to echo again. And we're going to go for another loop. Burning Wish. We got no cards in our hand. So we're probably getting tendies. All right, we're dead. Boop. And let's go for the last round. We're 3-1. Be great to put that last win on the board. But so far so good. Feel like we beat the 2 mid-range decks that kind of feel like we're supposed to beat. Lost to the super fast combo deck. Also beat the super fast combo deck, but it kind of imploded. They passed the turn and lost because of it. Maybe they could have won if they had just waited another turn. I'm unsure. But hey, 3-1 is not terrible. To start off with, we've been playing Magic for like an hour or so. Maybe a little longer. I'm not sure. Thanks for anyone who has stuck around the whole time. We're gonna do round 5, and then I'm gonna figure out if like this is something that I can edit. I've never used OBS before, so we'll find out. Maybe you'll just get this whole thing with no breaks, no edits. Maybe I can edit it and I'll put some bubble letters on the screen, and y'all will be amazed with my technical proficiency. Probably not going to happen that way. But we're gonna watch this color palette go around and around, and we're going to, be thankful that we get to go again. Get to go again with Painter after this league, even if we don't pick up this last win. And here we go for round 5. I wonder if we're going to get to do any ring things in this round. All right. I like it. I like it. We're going for it. It would be wonderful to draw a land. That's probably like the best draw that we could get. Depending on what my opponent does, I might want to push a turn 2 Blood Moon. Once upon a time. Are you Eldrazi? If you're Eldrazi, it's Painter all day. If you're lands, I probably want to put the Blood Moon into play. And hope that we come up with another land. Because right now, the Spirit Guide is my 3rd mana for activation. That's a wasteland. You'll find no purchase here. I think I'm gonna roll the Painter. Everything is blue. I got Monkey Blast. And we're gonna turn Grindstone sideways. Let's go. All right, so I'm unsure if this is Eldrazi or lands. I think it's one of them. So I'm just gonna make a small change. I'm gonna take out 2 red blasts, trim down a little bit, and I'm gonna put in 2 Maguses. My thought process is if we are lands, maybe I want to bring in the Untimelies too, just in case. We'll take out the Legion. That doesn't really do anything. And I think we'll take out... I think we'll take out the Mox Opal. We'll try that. Light touches. All right, this hand isn't great. It's not good. It's not good at all. I think we're going to mulligan it. Man, this hand is so close. It is so close. All right, here we go. We gotta put stuff back. We're gonna keep. Done. All right, we're going for the turn 1 Magus. That's fine. Yeah. Okay. So, City Traders, make a red, cast Magus, and then next turn we can lightning bolt this 1/2 chocobo and start getting in with our Magus. Land? Land would be a great one. All right. Let's throw the lightning bolt at the bird. Get stuck in. All right. So we really want to land to get our Fable in play while our opponent can't do anything. Come on, land. All right, we'll take Painter. That makes any blast that we draw good. And it does, I think, make our clock go. So eight turns. Now we can deal 3. So 6. Shaves 2 turns off our clock. Let's go. That's a 4-1. Our first league back in over 10 years, losing to the turn 1 combo deck that we're never beaten anyway. We got 120 play points. We get to go again. We got some chests. As Saffron Olive would say, the kids are eating. We got qualifier points for championship showcases. I don't know how these work. And try to qualify for each season's championship event. So, I don't know if these are always going to be legacy or if I would have to change formats, but I'm not doing that. 1 in 56 odds of what? Approximately for premium cards. Okay. Well, so that was a league back with, I like to call this Tour Painter Stompy or Tour Stompy Painter. It's the One Ring. We didn't see it at all this game, but what we did see was just the mid-ranginess of red. We saw Fable doing Fable things. Pyroglyph and Fury did things. And we also just saw Tapping Grindstone and sending it. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it if you stuck by and watched the whole thing with me. I am so open to any constructive criticisms, feedback on what you think could make it better. One thing I really missed was a creative outlet, and doing this was pretty fun. I started a podcast with my friend and fellow painter, aficionado Swagahod. Podcast is called Painting by Numbers. If I can figure out how to do it, I'll link it. I'll link Swagahod's channel. That's where Painting by Numbers is located. If you watched this and you liked it, it would mean a lot if you could like and comment and subscribe. That's the big one, right? I'm not trying to quit my job to play Magic online, but it'd be pretty cool if I could get YouTube to pay for my Magic collection. That would be sweet. Then I could branch out, and if I can actually start making a little bit of money, maybe I can justify doing a rental service and maybe getting a better setup, maybe paying for a premium recording and editing software. But anyway, thanks everybody for watching. I hope you had fun. That's it. This has been Red Painter. I really like this. I probably played it about 15 or so matches over the last week, making slight little tweaks. A card I'm interested in trying out is Fire Magic, but I literally have no tickets left, and that card is almost $2. So I need $4 to buy Fire Magics because I want to test them against, Cutter and Delver and the Cat decks and the Energy Package decks. But yeah, that's it. I'm not sure when the next video will be. Hopefully soon. Thanks, guys. Have a good one. Peace.